The fearless, ruthless, and towering Death Troopers are some of the latest additions to the variants of Stormtroopers in the revitalized Star Wars canon. As of so far, we've seen them appear in 2 incarnations, their debut in Rogue One: A Star Wars Story, and later in the 2-part season finale for Star Wars Rebels, 0 Hour. Some have pointed out that the Death Troopers look slightly different in Rebels than they did in Rogue One, and there's a behind the scenes explanation for this, but canon-wise, not yet, so we'll make an inference on that later. Some of the differences that people have pointed out were the slightly different visor and the less detailed armor of the Death Trooper in Rebels. When it comes to behind the scenes, when the episode 0 Hour was in production, so was Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. Seeing as though that they knew they wanted to make connections between the show and the movie since they were so close together, it would only make sense for the Death Trooper to appear. Thanks to Rebels Recon on Star Wars YouTube page, we know now that at the time, there had only been the idea of what the Death Trooper would look like, and that's all the production crew for Rebels had to work with. That's partially the reason why we didn't hear them talk, because they didn't come up with how they sounded also. As I stated earlier, there is no canon explanation for this, but there is a fairly simple inference to be made. One could easily believe that the Death Trooper armor improved from the point in Star Wars Rebels to the time of the events in Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. So that's why the Death Troopers look different. If you want to join in on this conversation in the comment section below, you can do so by telling me your thoughts on the Death Trooper, and did you notice the slight differences in the armor? And do you hope to see more Death Troopers appear in the future, maybe with the First Order introducing their own version of the Trooper? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and share it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of whenever we upload. I hope you all consider making this your new home for Star Wars. Until the next time,
may the force of others be with you.